Each year, hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars are used to fund for-profit enterprises here in the city of Detroit.
This has not always worked out for our communities.
The taxpayers of Detroit are paying for 60% of the new hockey arena.
The city handed this land, valued at $3 million, to Olympia Development for $1.
So in 2013, Detroiters began to negotiate community benefits agreements.
Environmental protection.
Small business participation.
Affordable housing.
So we need council to support community benefits.
In the spring of 2013, residents from the North End Woodward Community Coalition met with City Council member Brenda Jones. In these meetings, residents called for a community benefits ordinance.
The Community Benefits Ordinance will create agreements that can be legally enforced if developers don't keep their promises.
Detroiters conducted hundreds of hours of meetings and consultations with community members, lawyers, business leaders, and city professionals on a local and national level. The goal was to work with council to present voters with the most viable, practical, and vetted ordinance possible. In spring 2014, now City Council President Brenda Jones introduced a community benefits ordinance to City Council. But the ordinance was held up in the Planning and Development Committee for over 2 years. Residents used this time to conduct negotiation trainings all around Detroit to prepare local communities to effectively and legally negotiate with developers around their community's needs.
You would be hard-pressed to find a better, more legitimate example of the kind of democratic participation we need in Detroit right now. The process that Rise Together Detroit led was comprehensive and well-organized.
We're block club and association leaders.
We are architects.
We nourish our community.
We empower our neighbors to live sustainably.
We run small businesses and we make important decisions every day.
We keep our community safe.
We're culture creators.
We're lawyers. We know how to fight fairly.
When we have an initiative that we believe in that can strengthen our communities, we campaign for it because we have that right.
In the spring of 2016, with the original ordinance still held up in council, Rise Together Detroit kicked off a petition drive to get the community benefits ordinance on the November ballot. This drive was the culmination of 3 years of research, trainings, and organizing. Detroit residents collected over 5,400 signatures to get the Community Benefits Ordinance initiative on the ballot. But as soon as Detroiters obtained enough signatures, Councilmember Scott Benson introduced a competing Community Benefits Ordinance. Benson's ordinance would not require developers to enter into legally binding agreements with community.
Even though Detroiters collected enough signatures, the Detroit Election Commission still gets to decide whether the People's Community Benefit Agreement Ordinance will get put on the November ballot.
To read more about the Community Benefits Ordinance and to stay informed, visit risetogetherdetroit.com.